But when you level up, like you actually select your skills and whatnot, you instantly regain health, and I'll show you that right here. So if you saw I had like no health, now I'm gonna go through and assign all this stuff. What should I focus on? I kind of just went out there and did random crap. Treat injury is always good. Let's see. I feel like computer use is useful. Computer use. Oh. Alright, fine. Jesus Christ. I can't really just focus on anything. They want me to spread my shit out. Assholes. I want to focus on something. Okay. So I can go for armor proficiency heavy and be a bitch. Or I can get critical strike. I like flurry though with 2 weapons. Like when I'm rolling 2 weapons, I like to roll with flurry. So I'll go with the I'll be a bitch and get the heavy armor proficiency. You know what I mean? And you can see my health recharged, and it's really smoky.
Bastel is not here on the bridge. They must have retreated to the escape pods. We better head that way too.
All right.
Sith want Bastila alive, but once she's off the ship, there's nothing stopping them from blasting the Endar Spire into galactic dust.
Got it. So we sure as hell do not want to be galactic dust, do we now? Look at this great graphics. You see that background? Planet? Soak it all in. Yeah, great attention to detail. I'm not being an asshole. I realize this is an old game, and I love it to death if you didn't know. Alright, so back off! Let's go in here. There's gonna be some more guys in here. What do we got?
There's something behind here.
Oh, good sense.
Damn, another dark Jedi.
That's not good.
I'll try to hold him off. You get to the escape pod.
I think you're gonna get your ass kicked. Oh, you're just committing suicide. Something tells me I won't be seeing him again. What do you guys think? Alright, now they just kind of like spun me around. I don't even know where I am. What's through this door? That's locked. I'm assuming that's where you went to go die. That's a standard blah blah blah. This is just a door. Where does this take me? Okay. Oh no. That's where he went to go die. Okay. Let's go to the... I don't know what the hell I just said I wanted to go to. Starboard section?
This is KotoR on your personal communicator. I'm tracking your position through the Endar Spire's life support systems. Bastila's escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member on the Endar
Alright, so
Spire.
Bastila got away.
I can't wait for you much longer.
Which is good.
You have to get to the escape pods.
Alright, so now I'm trying to get to Karth, because obviously my computer wants to lag first. That we want to get that out of the way. But then, once my computer's done lagging, me and Karth want to get off this ship. And Karth wants me to go with him because he has a conscience. Man, my wordplay is just terrible today. Usually I'm pretty good. Dead. Hello. No remains. Why are you lagging like a whore? Because everyone knows that whores lag. I just want it to calm down. Alright, you know, no need to be lagging. You weren't lagging earlier. You were doing just fine. Alright, I'm gonna take these guys out. 1, 2. Easy peasy. And no, I'm not gonna say lemon squeezy, because that's cliche.
Be careful. There's a whole squad of Sith
Got
troopers
it.
on the other side of that door. You need to find some way to thin their numbers.
He's really typing in a lot
You
there.
could reprogram the damaged assault droid to help you, if you have enough repair parts. Or you could use computer spikes to slice
He's typing in like the same thing over and over again.
Security systems against the Sith.
Alright, so it gave me a couple of options. I can activate this droid, go in there, go in patrol mode, shoot some bitches, or I can just like electrocute them all to death. I'm pretty sure that's what my other option was. Let's see. Let's weigh our options here. Alright, so how much would that cost to reactivate the droid? If I activate droid patrol mode, that's 3 repair parts. You can see I got 8 of them. So let's leave it alone for now. Check out my other option, which, alright, so you see there's all these guys, and then that thing, I can't point at it, but I can overload it, and it's going to electrocute probably all of them. And that's 4 spikes. I only have 5 spikes. I'm going to do the droid thing, just because I feel like electrocuting them would be a bit of a pussy move, and this droid looks like he wants to kill some people. Let's do it. Me and you, droid. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna start off with a grenade. I hope you like hot lead shrapnel in your ass. Come on, droid. Get in here. There you go. You're shooting. That's what I like to see. Oh my god, droid, you're kicking ass. Oh, droid, yeah. I'm taking you the rest of the way with me. Taking you to endgame. I got a prototype vibroblade. Hells yes. Let's go check that out. Pow. What were the stats on that? Yeah, that's good. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. You hear me?
You've made it just
Yeah!
in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below. I'm a soldier with the Republic, like you. We're the last 2 crew members left in the Endar Spire. Bastila's escape pod's already gone, so there's no reason for us to stick around here and get shot by the Sith. Now, come on. There'll be time for questions later.
Got it. We probably want to get off this. I want to take the robot with me. I'm not leaving him here. Come on! What are you doing? Brave soldier. Okay, so I know that as soon as I get in this escape pod, it's going to go to another one of those cutscenes. Basically just me going from this ship down to Terrace in the escape pod. But if I show that, it's going to crash my computer. So I'm not going to show it. I'm just going to pick it up immediately when I get in-game. Alright, so I promise you guys won't miss anything. And if I forgot something, I'll just explain it. Alright, so don't worry. Pick it up pretty soon. Alright, so why is he so puzzled, you may ask? I'll answer that question after this. Karth cut me off.
I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember?
Alright, so first let me explain what happened. So, like I said, I had to skip the cutscene because it would crash and it would be really annoying, and I just don't want to deal with that, so I stopped recording before it got to it. So I woke up here and I was like dreaming and whatnot, and I had a vision of Bastila, you know, like fighting people and whatnot, and well, Darth Revan to be particular. And yeah, so then I just woke up, you saw his look of puzzlement, and that's about all that happened. So here we go. As you can see, I had a strange dream, like a vision or something.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed. Luckily, I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Alright, so basically all the dialogue options I'm going to choose for the most part are going to be for the viewer's benefit, because I already know all this. Like I said, I've played this a bunch, and I basically know all the outcomes, the ins and outs. So if I think something looks useful for you guys to know that I don't necessarily want to explain myself. Yeah, I'm gonna click on it. So, here we go.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Alright, so if you didn't already get it, Bastila is this really important Jedi that is huge to the Republic's army because of her battle meditation, which allows her to control, not really control, but just like put fear into the enemy troops, so the Sith, and make them feel like it lowers their morale and whatnot, you know, so yeah.
Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has
And that's what he's gonna explain right here.
Meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive.
And I'm gonna try to avoid talking through all the dialogue, just like I did with Dragon Age, because again, with a game that's so story driven, I don't really want you guys to miss out on anything. So yeah, and I feel like this game's pretty easy to watch, but that's just my opinion, just because I love it so much. Maybe it's a complete bore, but I guess I'll find out.
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice. A luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help. And we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. Good idea. We can use this abandoned
Figure I'll just go out there.
base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city.
That's
Some
good.
Stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Not a soldier, I'm a scout, but anyways. So yeah, basically, we have no leads on where Bastila is. We're on this huge planet Terrace. I mean, it's not that huge, it's mainly just the 3 levels of cities. Upper, lower, and under city. But you'll see all that eventually. So yeah, we just gotta go out and we gotta try to find her, basically. I mean, if this was a real life situation, that would seem really impossible and hard. Like, how you gonna find one person in an entire city? But somehow we're going to manage to do it because I'm a badass and Karth has a goatee. So that's how.
Right, you aliens.